I never liked Mortal Kombat. I never really liked Sonya Blade.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Dale Amor.
And it's Ray Love.
And welcome back to
TrendsTalkTrailer. And on this segment, as you know, we react and review certain movie trailers. And today's movie trailer is Mortal Kombat. You ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's press play.
First learned about this 7 years ago. On a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive. When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds.
So right off the bat, I gotta say, I never liked Mortal Kombat. Hold on here, hold on. The only reason I never liked it was because I was never good at it. So like the video game I'm talking about. Obviously the movie, I've never seen it, but the video game, I was horrible. I can't win anything. Even with the best character against the worst character, can't do it. But I love the game. I'm not good at it, so I don't like it. I cannot like something because I'm not good at it, okay? But I'm excited for the trailer because I love seeing characters like this where they come from animation to a real life screen. Hopefully the production is really good and they actually look and sound like the characters that we kind of grew up with. But that's what I'm looking for, the action and the realistic between the two.
Well, I've always liked Mortal Kombat.
Sorry.
I've always liked Mortal Kombat, and one of the reasons why I liked it is because it was fighting. Like, I'm into fighting games. You know, it could be adventurous, it could be like army type, you know, games too or whatever like that.
True.
But I do like to like smash some heads. So, so at the end of the day, I love Mortal Kombat. The only pet peeve that I have about it, with the game, people are able to cheese. I don't know how many people are like familiar with like the whole term cheese, but that's like literally like you get to do one move. It doesn't matter how good you are. The person is still losing because you're doing like this cheese move. You could duck down and you could be kicking a person like low and they can't do anything to you. So that's the only pet peeve that I have about like games like this. We're not gonna have that problem, hopefully. So far it looks like it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
The target has superhuman abilities. It had the same marking you do, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's not important.
I mean, the competition, as you know, if you play the game, is like you have to beat the, what is it, the boss? Or what's the final stage?
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that?
Definitely gotta be
So
the
I think
boss.
that's what they're going through. Maybe like some storylines are going to be told between each character.
Yes, and for those who have played the game, and I'm sure there are many people who have played the game, especially if you're looking forward to seeing this movie.
Yeah.
When you play like a story mode or whatever the case is, you kind of get to know different backgrounds of the characters and stuff like that. Like, what was their trauma, turned out the way that they are, etc. For the movie, they're trying to like tap into that aspect of it.
Birthmark Cole means you've been chosen.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the world reference a great tournament of champions.
You see? A tournament of champions. They're setting it up. This better be the best fighting sequence that I've ever seen, because the build-up right now is ridiculous. We're almost a minute in and we ain't really see any fighting yet.
Right, that part. I definitely get it. What I am used to is, you know, you seeing a little bit of the action and then them going into whatever the storyline is. So that this is a little different when it comes to like the trailer aspect. They want us to kind of have a little bit more of an understanding of maybe the story part. When you're playing like Mortal Kombat and stuff like that, it's very, very gory.
Yeah.
We gotta understand why it's so gory.
Today, it's a whole different level.
It is.
But back then, when we played on older systems, it wasn't like that. Like, yeah, you saw like some red stuff, but now you see like the spine coming out.
Right, it was like finish him.
Yeah.
And then, you know, something cute to happen.
Right.
And it's like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Right.
Now.
You knock your whole head off.
It's
now.
like
now your head is off.
I think it's an invitation to fight for something known. As Mortal Kombat.
Ooh. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with every single character, but he is killing right now.
Yeah, so I know who he is,
Okay.
but I don't remember his name. I'm bad with names though. I'm bad with names. I get a pass because I'm actually bad with names. Like, there's not anybody like super
Popular.
These are your champions.
I'm Sonya. That's Kano.
I never really liked Sonya Blade. I wanted to like her, but no, listen. Here's my thing about humans, I guess, or regular people in a video game where everybody else has like some kind of power. When you want to choose them, it's like you can't really fight because you don't have anything to like get over here or like freeze in time, or you don't really. What does you have, a blade? You know how close you gotta be to attack somebody with a blade?
Okay, so let me say something real quick, because first of all, Sonya is very, very good with her hands. Like, yes, of course you gotta think about the whole long distance attacks, but at the same time, that's what the block button is for. That's why you get to jump, and then you start creeping your way up, or whatever the case is. Like, just because because I feel like there's a lot of hate coming from her for her, and at the end of the day, like, I used to use her because the females in these games, they have speed. They have a lot of speed, so they can get up to you without having to have like a long distance attack and stuff like that. Yes, it is a perk to have a long distance attack. However, that's for y'all cheating people out there because they want to be at a distance and just be hitting you and not actually have hand-to-hand combat.
No. Okay, say like you're fighting hand-to-hand, right? And that's all you can do, and you're gonna get tired. So if I can back away, your energy level will get tired because you taking all the punches. So if I can back away, regroup, and then keep you away with whatever I can do, then I'm gonna do it. It's strategy. Your strategy is getting close. My strategy is staying far, regroup, and hit you when I need to. You have to get close to me.
This sounds like convenient fighting, because at the end of the day, it's a fight. So that means that we have to be close to each other. Not, I'm gonna use my long distance attack, and I'm gonna stay over here though, and I'm gonna use my long distance attack, and I'm gonna just keep hitting you until I kill you, and literally we never made contact. Like, no.
That's my point. She's a human, so she has to fight like that. Humans in a game where basically you have powers, you can't compete. You can't. Choosing Sonya over Sub-Zero?
I've kicked Sub-Zero's behind with Sonya. Okay? So at the end of the day, it's kind of like, see, when you sleep on people like that, see, this is why we like this. This is exactly why. This is a human being, right?
Right.
This is a human being, which means that we need those human beings because we human.
Listen, you guys tell me if Sonya Blade in a movie, because they gotta fight. They gotta fight. So let's see how far she's gonna get as compared to, let's say, Sub-Zero. I'm gonna call Sub-Zero a winner. That's just me. You can say Sonya's winning. We don't know, but let's continue because we spending too much time on this one character. That's not that important.
Oh no.
Thanks, Josh.
Sorry, I don't want to stop every character, but we kind of have to because they're introduced in that way. Liu Kang, really good. I like his moves a lot. Jax was another one. He's another one. He can't do nothing. He can't do... Tell me what he can do. Go ahead.
He can fight. He can fight.
They all can fight.
Well,
he can't fight.
Some better than others. Some better than others.
No distance attack whatsoever. Sonya Blade, okay, she got the knives and the sword. And the gun too. I give her that. Jax, I like Jax. But he's not good.
I mean, okay,
he's not good.
So I'm not gonna say, I've really played with him that much, or whatever the case is. But like in the game, you're able to pick things up and throw them.
Goodness.
You're able to manipulate different things that's in the game on that level.
Jax can't do that?
Yes, they can. Everybody can do it.
No.
Everybody can do it. If something fall on the floor,
he got metal arms. That's all he got.
But humans don't have metal arms, so that's an ability. That's well, not an ability, but that's an advantage or whatever the case.
But he has to get close. That's my point. He can't win if he's not close.
I mean, I guess it just depends on who he's fighting because
everybody else can be far.
But see, look, when you playing a game, right?
Yeah.
You still got to get to the boss.
Of course. And he's not getting to the boss.
He's gotten to the boss. You just gotta know how to play.
Then everybody else took a day off because there's no way he's beating all these people. I have no hate to any character. Let's make that clear. I'm just being realistic.
I just feel like if you know how to use the character, you can succeed.
But I'm talking about
this
in the game, though.
saying.
I'm talking about in like a movie. Somebody gotta win.
You have a point there.
That's what in the game. Yeah, it depends on the controlling person's skill, like the user.
Right.
Like you can pick any character. You could beat me because I'm not good at it. But in like if we put them in real life, let's say, it's like okay, you guys fight one-on-one. Come on now.
But maybe you are good. I'm just better.
I'm not good. I can admit that. Some games I'm great. When I'm great at a game, I can admit I'm great. When I'm not so good, I can say, okay, I'm not that good. I'm not one of these like, oh, I'm the best and then go out there and lose. I'm not that. I don't like to lose.
Because Ray is definitely a trash talker.
Right. And if I'm good at something, I'm gonna tell you, hey, I'm good at this. But like with fighting games, like you are really great at fighting games, so I can't step in that field. But we're talking about the movie and real life, and they're gonna fight in the tournament.
cowheads.
No matter how many of my people we put in the ground, we will not fail.
I'm looking for Scorpion and also Sub-Zero because, I mean, he's Sub-Zero.
You know who I'm interested in seeing now too? Like those, don't get me wrong, I'm interested in seeing them and I'm excited for them to make their appearances.
Right.
I'm looking for Sindel. I want to see what they did in order to like express her abilities because you know she uses her hair to actually fight. So I'm like, are the graphics really lit like that? Because I used to use her all the time, but she has the ability to use her voice in order to have an influence on her opponents.
Oh snap! That sounded good. That sounded scary. This is what I was talking about earlier about the realism between the game and their sayings and then how it's gonna translate into the movie. For me, that sounded pretty accurate of how he sounds.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character, if you didn't know. Froze the blood and killed the guy with his own blood. Wow. I don't think you could do that in the game. I don't think.
No, you can't. Like that was sick. If they're gonna be doing stuff like that, I need to see this immediately.
Not the winner right there. See, when we talk about the build up, if it's building up to that, that's how you do it. That's how you build up right there. So we got the Scorpion get over here. It ain't really, you know, it didn't give me that like impact. Like I needed it to be like, I don't know, like darker.
You know, it's crazy because that feeling that just came over you came over me because I'm like, wait, hold on, when did you shoot your chains out?
It didn't sound. Like the get over here has to sound like dark and
like muffled-ish.
Like it has to be like
deep and dark.
If it's quiet in the room and you hear that voice, your heart jumps.
You are scared.
Type situation.
And you don't want to get over there. But his get over here was like, okay, what's over there? I mean, it wasn't a letdown, but it wasn't like the hype wasn't.
It didn't send sparks.
It didn't meet the hype right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the trailer. What are your final thoughts? How do you feel?
Well, I'm definitely super excited about seeing it. Of course, in every movie, there's gonna be like those moments that's kind of like, huh? Yeah. For the most part, I feel like it is definitely a worth seeing movie. Yeah. If I'm gonna rate this trailer, at the moment, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
Wow.
Because I feel like there are going to be some really epic moments. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, so we're gonna give it a 4.
No, I agree. I think 4 out of 5 is definitely accurate. The most exciting part was the Sub-Zero part where he turned the blood into ice and then killed the guy. If I had to critique one part, would be the Scorpion get over here sound. Didn't, like, this is the thing, when you, like when we saw Sub-Zero and he did that move, it got you out of your seat. You're just like, whoa, that's crazy right there. Yeah. The Scorpion comes in, you also supposed to get that feeling, like, whoa, what did he do? That's supposed to be crazy. But he didn't really frighten you or give you that feeling of like, whoa, that was crazy. He's gonna win, let's say. I love that they're doing the, you know, tournament-based style and they got the boss at the end, the final stage. I'm excited to see who's gonna win this fight. Who do you think is gonna win is the question.
Who do I think is gonna win?
You only can choose one.
You know what?
What you got?
I feel like, and just being completely honest, I feel like it's gonna be Raiden.
I mean, anybody could win, but I'm choosing Sub-Zero.
Raiden's impressed.
No. But listen, of course the trailer that showed you the most exciting move, but if you have that ability, who's gonna beat you?
Let's go back to the long distance attacks.
Yeah.
Or whatever like that. Like you have long distance attacks for certain people. And like, I mean, with Raiden, all he has to do is call on the sky. And, you know, it doesn't matter where you are. So,
would be a really good
you know, I'm just trying to be realistic about the situation because, I mean, we went back to that because, you know, you didn't rain on my parade about some of the characters in here.
They're not winning. Listen, if Jax, Kano, Sonya, if they win, the movie's gonna be a letdown. Let's just call it for what it is. The movie's gonna be a letdown.
That being said, I would want someone with like extravagant power to actually win.
I mean, I never seen it before or thought about it until now, but maybe they could do spin-offs of each character. Like you said, a whole storyline like superheroes have.
Right.
Because we don't really know them at all, for the most part, like when they were a baby and growing up and how they
Right,
got
like,
their powers.
Exactly. Like, did you look like, cause some of these characters, they look crazy. So
Yeah.
did you look like that? Did you start out looking like that?
But it's gonna be amazing, I feel it, and we're definitely gonna watch this movie. This is gonna be one where we gotta come back and revisit our picks and actually see if it was a good movie. And that brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching with us. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one.